So today we're working on the pack voltage. The customer didn't realize that they were supposed to keep this charged, and so they let it just trickle drain all the way down to 3 volts for the whole pack. It's a 48 volt pack, and they ran it down. I couldn't believe it. So truth be told, it's actually a 51 point something volt pack, but one of the cells here broke. So I gotta send this back to the manufacturer. So in the meantime, I pop the cell out, so there's a blank spot there. I use a little shim to wire it across, so now it's from 51 to 48, which is what it's supposed to be. It's just a little lopsided is all. And oh my god, I can't believe they ran it down. So I've been putting hours into this thing. But one of the interesting things that came out of this was that I'm not supposed to leave these wires floating like this. So I need to connect them to the next wire next to them called this. In my case, it'll be the C8 wire. So anyways, so C9 through C12, not only need to be soldered to each other, but need to be soldered to the next one over. So that's what I'm going to do now.
We're working on some Bookmoto user experience upgrades. What does that mean? That means that I found that the customer struggles to know when to keep the battery charged and how to work with it. So what we did was we installed an alarm here, runs off the EVCC, that's an electric vehicle charge controller. Positive, this raises to 12 volts here, but the funny thing about the negative is I've got the negative going all the way to the cab. So this wire goes here, through here, into the cab, comes out right here, and goes up to an override switch right here. Uh-oh. Why is the alarm going off? This is funny. Now we're gonna have to do some diagnosis to figure out what is going on here. Oh, well, I need to set it. So let's maybe try setting it to buzzer. I think it's set to run. If I come down here and we look at our config, we've got out 1 set. Oh, it's a touchscreen. We've got out 1 set to mirror the LED. Okay, so out 1 mirrors the LED. Out 2 says if the EVSE, that's the charger, is disconnected, buzz, and out 3 is set to buzzer. So, okay, and then so what we want here is the default is out 1 is set to mirror the LED on the EVCC. Out 2 is set to show if J17772 is disconnected. Out 3 is set to buzzer. So I want to switch it so that out 1 is the buzzer and out 3 is the LED. And the reason for that is out 1 is positive 12 volts. Out 2 switch to ground, out 3 switch to ground. So I like the idea of out 1 providing 12 volts to my buzzer and then disconnecting the ground. So I'm going to switch those two right now. So if I come here and I go set, out 1, buzzer, enter, set, out 3, LED, enter, show config. Cool, now out 1 is the buzzer, out 3 is the LED. So, the LED is on, which is why the buzzer was going off, because the out 1 was mirroring this LED right here. So now I've switched them, so when I press my override switch, nothing should happen. Bingo! Nothing happens. Great, because voltage is totally cool.
Well, that's all for today, folks. If you found this video helpful, please smash that like button, and more importantly, please subscribe. That's how we make more videos. Until next time, this is Austin EV Only.